Hello everyone, I am Gandair of the gaming clan VATOCLAN from North America server, and I'm going to be casting the round of 16 game here from the Europe West 4 Players Liga tournament. And this game is going to be Teemo's Swiftly Scouts versus a team that you're going to have to read the video description or look at the title to know, because it has a lot of K's and vowels in it. I don't speak that language, so I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I will probably horribly maim and butcher it. And I think languages are really cool, so I'm going to be nice to them and not, like, try and pronounce it when I have no idea how those translate. So, yeah, we got Teemos on one side. We have their opposing team or opponent team or other team on the other side. I like how everyone over here, their items are just so... What do they do? Do they plan this? Is that how this works? I don't know. Who's their bottom laner going to be? So it looks like Teemo's Swiftly Scout's going to go for Minimon on Zyra, xanize on Pantheon, Lift Cloud on... That's their champ's name. Ezreal, Hardware on Skarner, and BreathOfTheDying on Lulu. And over on the other team, we've got GalaxyCreeper on Blitzcrank, GalaxyTormentor on Darius, GalaxyShadow on Kayle, Ro16 on Xin Zhao, and Gorski on Yorick. There's going to be a little bit of exchange up at the top end of the map. Sorry if I sound a little off or a little sleepy. It's at 9 a.m. North America time, or Pacific time rather, when I cast this, so I have been awake for less than an hour, but it's Dominion, so it is okay. Ezreal, a little bit of a shot there. No big engages. I imagine we're going to look for a Blitzcrank hook, and then when that comes out, we will see some damage or an apprehend. Oh, there, went for it. Did not land it though. And Pantheon going in for the stun on GalaxyCreeper. Forces that mana barrier, has him circle around back out of the fight. Quick exhaust on Darius to protect him from any incoming damage. And looks like Xin Zhao is going to be the first one to fall. And now GalaxyCreeper getting a little low. And other Galaxy champion getting a little low. Another GalaxyTormentor guy getting chased as well. And Zyra's got that. Rolling out them vines, taking him down. And it looks like they've hit a couple of revives, but those revives wouldn't really get them back to the fight in time, so they probably could have pocketed those and still be okay. Though they did opt to use them anyway. It's going to give them that extra hit points, which is going to kind of roll a little bit in over the course of the next few minutes or so. It's a very handy thing to have. Listen, a couple pings. I was just checking on what those are. Grouping up at the top here for a push. Now Zyra's a very, very good defender because she's got AoE, the plants are nice, but they're very killable. If you have a Twisted Fate on your team, the plants actually give you extra gold. Just a fun fact right there for you. xanize goes in, drops in on GalaxyCreeper again, tries to deliver the Heartseeker Strike, but it's really hard to deliver that against the Blitzcrank because the interrupt he's got. He gets apprehended away from his team though, and tries to walk back in, and is able to do so. Lulu helping him out a little bit there, and they're able to pick off Darius and Xin Zhao in the exchange, and now with the ultimate there from Lulu, giving that extra crowd control, helping them take down and get a triple kill for Zyra. Teemo's Swiftly Scouts in a pretty good spot so far in the beginning portion of this game. They've had some exchanges. They've won, not necessarily by a sweeping margin, but they have won. Hardware and Gorski down here having a disagreement of sorts, pushing some creeps up onto that tower. Now it's really hard to kind of push up against Yorick because that Moment of Death will allow him to defend for a little while on his own. He's chipping away at it, chipping away at it, chipping away at it. Almost got a neutral on creeps. Gets the neutral on the tower down there. So Skarner could actually maybe make a play for this if he wants to. Middle of the map, they're trying to get the Storm Shield. Aramaro gets polymorphed in the bushes there, takes a whole bunch of extra damage. GalaxyTormentor trying to get a hold of that, but not able to. Now Minimon got pulled by Blitzcrank, looked like. Didn't quite catch it on the screen, but was taken down. GalaxyCreeper retreating from the fight. Now the mana barrier is active, but decides to circle around, trying to deliver one last power fist before dying. Is not able to do so though. Now Aramaro doing a really good job of trying to stick to that Ezreal there, while xanize keeps GalaxyTormentor out of the way, but he is Darius after all, cutting that Pantheon down with that Noxian Guillotine there. And the bottom half of the map, Hardware's, yeah, he's in charge. He's got it. He's good. I'm a Skarner. You're a dead guy. It's totally fine. GalaxyTormentor getting caught by Glitterlance. Glitterlance is a very, very good slow creep neutral on that tower. If they can turn that around, it's a 5 cap. That'd be really unfortunate for the enemy team. And you see them trying to channel on that to keep it okay. And what's this down here? Hardware and xanize decide to kill Yorick. And they're going to get chased away from the drill. They really don't have the pushing power to win that 3v4 fight. Goes for an apprehend and misses. Fortunately for Lulu, because she is a Yordle and she is about as big as Darius' axe. So her skull cannot quite accommodate the full size of it. Right into the bushes right there. Pantheon coming down in. Zyra ult into Pantheon drop combo. Gets that extra damage in on Darius. Very good combination right there. And they're chasing Kayle. They're chasing Kayle when they could be sending his person to capture the drill. Doesn't take 5 people to chase Kayle, guys. Guys, okay, well he's recalling and they're letting Yorick get that. You don't need 5 people to chase Kayle. Could have left 5 people on that. You could have sent one over here to the drill to capture the quest point objective because you would have had plenty of time to do that. You could have sent someone down here to defend bottom. Now, they are very secure in their lead, but they kind of threw that away a little bit right there. I mean, that could have played out a little bit differently. They could have been in an even more secure position, but instead, the enemy team was able to capitalize on the fact that they were on the opposite side of the map, having a good old time chasing Kayle, and we're able to pick up their bottom point again. Now Ramiro getting exhausted and having a lot of damage put on him right away. Xin Zhao being killed very, very quickly. You don't want to leave a Xin Zhao alive for too long. And there's a creep wave up at the top, but it looks like Glitterlance and Zyra are going to be taking care of that. GalaxyTormentor taking some hits, but he's Darius. He's quite a durable champion, so he's kind of able to retreat from that. Cat Kayle is best. Kayle. Cat Kayle, Cat Kayle. I don't know if anyone from Europe watched Batman, but the old Adam West Batman from like the 60s or 70s or whatever it was that was made. That was a show. And fires off True Shot Barrage for kind of no reason, I feel. Gets exhausted, but he's not able to clip Zyra, so it does go neutral, fortunately. Now Xin Zhao immediately diving in. He wants to kill Ezreal. He's been doing a really, really good job of keeping his focus on Ezreal. Darius gets taken down before he's able to secure the kill on Zyra. And avoid the deforestation there. Hardware Skarner is able to pick up the bottom lane again, taking that point back. Gets exhausted for his troubles, and Gorski's seems to be kind of slowly winning that engagement. Gets kidnapped! Gets pulled into Lulu, and Lulu's gonna, things, but Skarner's going to get the KB off of that. KB standing for killing blow. Blitzcrank, I'm sorry! Oh my god, your arm! That must be really uncomfortable. Got Arcane shifted when the Blitzcrank fist was stuck to him, pulls his arm out extra distance. It's going to hurt a ligament or something. BreathOfTheDying going in for a very ballsy Garrison that we saw right there. And popping the ultimate to get everyone away. But Pantheon jumps right in over Lulu because she's short and needs to hop over. And gets a stun off. But the red team is very... they got damage, they can group up. And a Zyra ult, but doesn't deliver too well. Ezreal picks up a godlike there. GalaxyCreeper finally getting taken down, and Hardware diving in for GalaxyTormentor. Their Hardware can tank for a little bit, so he absorbs some of their shots to allow his team to close the gap in behind him. Zyra gets apprehended. Are we going to see some? No. No deforestation to be had right there. Zyra is going to be okay, and Teemo swiftly scouts is going to take this game very, very convincingly with a 5 cap at the end of the game. Good job, Teemo swiftly scouts. You guys are going on to the round 8. Woo! Does it say victory? Why doesn't it say victory?